Bear Essentials with Bear Buyers, and today we'll be discussing Providence Defense named gears, vest, and backpack, the sacrifice and the gift. I'm back again with one of the biggest and most productive named tandems in backpacks and vests that were ever released in Division 2. And when we started the named items in TU7, they came out with Providence Defense of these two, and none have been a greater combo than the gift and the sacrifice of Providence Defense. Now, I will admit that my favorites of the Headhunter and the Matador is a close second to these, but you're going to see these two items on so many builds, especially the sacrifice. If you know how to play without taking a lot of damage, it really is best in class. So let's break that down first. The sacrifice, it's a vest. Now it's got a great potential. It has 100% of the time when you are dealing damage, you're going to do 30%. It doesn't matter if you've killed some, or you're looking down a scope like focus, or you have to have a headshot before that like Headhunter. It is going to deal 30% amplified damage all the time. Now, why don't you use it all the time? Well, it's the drawbacks, the problem. This becomes not only a great way to make a build, you have to play with some tactics, well, a lot of tactics, and a lot of strategy not to take damage, because it's going to give you an amplified 60% of damage that you're taking from any source. That means if you're in an area where you're constantly getting bled, or you're getting environmental damage, you're going to get 60% more by just being in there wearing the sacrifice. Choose your builds wisely when you're using this. If you can avoid damage by things like having your teammates up at the front, decoys, other things like this, this really is a great item to use. And you'll often see it built something like this with maxed out, crit chance, crit damage, full weapon damage, full reds, just ready to rock and roll and do tons and tons of quick damage. Kill them before they can even move. That's what this kind of build and this kind of item on a build is to do. This isn't for the faint of heart. This isn't for the I run in and kill it. No, those kind of guys running glass cannon are going to be dead on the floor. You got to be smart. You got to shoot. You got to hit. They're looking the other way. You pop up. You shoot. They start looking at you. You get in cover. You pull out your shield. Whatever you got to do to quit taking that 60% extra amplified damage coming into you. Now here we've maxed it out and shown you what a real awesome sacrifice looks like. The other options in here are the backpack, and the backpack is going to be the same named item, Providence Defense, and it is the gift. Hunting for a gift has a major drawback. The gift can only be found in PvP. Now there are some ways, if you're not into PvP, to get the gift. Named backpacks or named caches can drop the gift, but it can also drop any other named item in the game. The other thing is, by doing your projects each week, like your shade donation, like summit mission, it'll drop you an exotic cache and a named item. You can get the gift in that opportunity. Otherwise, the only way you're going to get the gift is from doing conflict, from a conflict cache, or finding this in the DZ. So when you see Providence as a targeted loot in the DZ or backpacks, it's time to get in there and hit it hard and look for something like this, and the gift is well worth it. The perfect vigilance is only going to improve just slightly on regular vigilance. It's been kind of knocked down a few times. Any extra bonus, any extra time that you're able to not take damage, or you're able to produce more damage on an opponent, is an advantage you need to take. So it's always better to have perfect vigilance than just regular vigilance. The only drawback is perfect vigilance only comes on Providence Defense. The good thing about Providence Defense, let's break this down. This is what a perfect gift in, so for a sniper, a little bit of headshot, crit damage, all that. But let's break down Providence Defense. You have a bonus for headshot, a bonus for crit damage, and a bonus for crit chance. So when you're using 3 pieces, you get that extra, and headshot damage, crit chance, crit damage. And what red build doesn't need all 3 of those? There it is. There's the reason why this really is the greatest combo in named items when it comes to the backpack vest since they started doing the new system. So TU7 brought us these named items. I hope you enjoyed the breakdown. We also have a big breakdown of the MATADOR, the Headhunter, which is the Walker Harrison code combination. And if you really like these, let me know and I'll do some other ones. But other families that had the breakdowns, each season kind of had their own specialty. But this really is top dog, and you really need to have a few of these in your arsenal, or you're just not being able to build the ultimate builds that a lot of people are building out there. This is Bear Essentials. I am Bear Byers. I hope you have a blessed day. I hope you found this very educational and informative, and I will see you in the grind.